the TCF 7th Annual Gala. I'm not going to be that loud anymore. I just wanted you guys to... Every year, every single year, we stand here in front of you. And every year, we talk about what transpired the year before. A few years ago, we told you the story what happened with a young girl named Alana and what happened to her. Subsequent to that, last year, we stood here before you and we told you about what happened to 141 children. And just a few months ago, what happened in Lahore. Something shameful. Why am I going to stand here in front of you and tell you something totally different? That's why we are here today. We are here today to educate. Because it's been going on way too long. We have to educate our children because they don't know the difference between right and wrong. That's why you are here. We believe in grassroots education. We believe in educating those kids when they come out and they are 15 years old and 16 years old. They are understanding, comprehending what is the right thing to do. Brigham Young said, when you educate a man, you educate a man. When you educate a woman, you educate a generation. This Washington, Pakistani American diaspora is here to make that change. And we applaud your commitment to be here every year and on time. Thank you very much.
We have a very, very special guest that's now going to introduce the next sort of segment of the program. I know Shivyanti wanted us to emphasize education, and the next speaker that's coming to the stage, her resume is pretty incredible. Prashanthi Vignaraja is a huge, huge proponent of education for women. She has been instrumental promoting TCF within the White House and with the First Lady, and she is the representative for First Lady Michelle Obama, and will be presenting a video for you guys tonight. But before she comes on stage, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about her background and how she became so involved. Prashanthi graduated Phi Beta Kappa from Yale College with a master's degree in political science and a BS in molecular biology, so she had both options going for her from undergrad. She subsequently studied as a Marshall Scholar at Oxford University and at Yale Law School, where she received the prestigious Potter, Stewart, and Harlan Percy Stone prizes, and then clerked for former Chief Judge Michael Bodine on the United States Federal Court of Appeals. Ms. Vignaraja also worked at McKinsey & Company and practiced law at Jenner & Block before joining the State Department. She is published on free trade, judicial scrutiny of political questions, and mother to child transmission of HIV/AIDS, among others. Her journey has been incredible as a transplant from Sri Lanka. She has been so instrumental in promoting education for women around the world. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please, it is my honor to bring Prashanthi Vignaraja to the stage. Give it up.
Clearly much taller. Yeah, this is not especially if I ever talk after my boss, since she towers over me and pretty much everyone. So thank you very much for that kind and very generous introduction, Hassan, and to TCF for having me here tonight. Ever since I met Shivyanti, I will say that I know that her and the entire team who've been responsible for this dinner tonight have been working around to both make this a successful fundraiser, but also to make sure that we stay true to the first three letters of that word and to have fun. And what better way than to have Hassan and his quick wit and humor here tonight. So Hassan, thank you for joining us. I'm also personally indebted to you for that hyperbole and very generous introduction because I'm actually getting married in a few weeks, and thank you. It was a long time coming, and my parents who are here, I think, suspected that it would never come, so it is a momentous occasion. But because both my fiance and my father are here, and I know they've been struggling to think of nice things to say about me, that I hope that they're taking copious notes and may be able to use a little bit of that material in their new books. So thank you for making their jobs a little bit easier. But in seriousness, let me begin by saying, on behalf of the First Lady and the White House, it really is an honor to be here at this annual gala. We are honored and indebted to TCF for committing this year's dinner to support Let Girls Learn by supporting adolescent girls' education. And so I'm delighted to have the opportunity to spend a few minutes tonight to talk about global girls' education. Of course, I know that for many in the audience tonight, this issue is not new. And the TCF honored Malala and her incredible courage as a champion of girls' education even before we launched our White House initiative. And so while the invitation for this year's gala said that TCF, inspired by Let Girls Learn, was focusing on girls' education, I'm here to say that Let Girls Learn, inspired by TCF, applauds how TCF has been a pioneer in this important work. Indeed, the work and success of TCF are proof positive that when girls learn, lead, and succeed, we transform the lives of these girls, and in so doing, we also transform their communities and countries as well. Because when we educate girls, when we truly invest, there is no limit to what they can achieve and to what we can have impact upon. We know, for example, that girls who attend school have healthier families. A Lancet study found, for example, that increasing girls' education was responsible for more than half the reduction of child-infant mortality that was experienced between 1970 and 2009. We also know that educated girls earn higher salaries. But what's most striking is how significant that payoff is. For each year of additional secondary education, a girl's income potential can increase by 15 to 25% for each year. And more girls in school can boost a country's entire economy, which is why economists like Larry Summers conclude that girls' education, quote, may well be the highest return investment available in the developing world.
Everybody put it up, give it up for Mr. Fred, everybody. Fred, take it away. Keep it going. As slow as possible, there we go.
We wait.
Yeah.
We wait for you.
No, we're okay.
It is so unfair to come after Hassan bin Haj. It's not possible to top that.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very important part of your evening is about to take place. This is not part of your evening where you need to be bashful. It's a part of your evening where you need to step forward because you're here for the cause. You're not here for the deal. So please, give this wonderful lady your best attention as she introduces this artwork.
Thank you. I'd first like to ask all the volunteers to come in place so that once the auction starts, it will be easy for you to take the bids. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we shall commence with the highly anticipated and fun part of the gala, which is the live auction. The TCF DC chapter once again brings you some great art and non-art TCF school items to bid for. My partner for this event is our much admired auctioneer Fred. We start the live auction with a painting by Shahid Jalal. Shahid Jalal is a veteran painter from Lahore. His beautifully and intricately detailed canvases depicting scenes from Lahore are highly sought after. Shahid Jalal had recently donated 65 paintings to raise funds for TCF schools through an online auction which was completely sold out. In addition to that, in early 2008, he also auctioned 22 paintings, raising a large amount for the TCF schools. The painting we are offering today is from the breathtaking Seasons of Lahore collection, an oil on canvas titled The Blue Gate. The detail of the foliage and the use of light and shadows is just spectacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's auction time. On this one here on the lot here, who starts off at $4,500?
Before you start,
Before I start,
we're going to have the painting put up here, okay?
ladies and gentlemen, we have the painting on the screen. We're also going to put it on the easel in front of the stage. So, as you're doing that, be thinking about where you want to be, right? This is live TV.
You also ask the volunteers again to come in position, the volunteers.
What is his maximum retail value? Live.
But we started at 4,500.
Right. You want a $4,500. Huh? That's the starting bid. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can't see it and you're not sure, don't be bashful. You can always walk up front. Our helper today is Mr. Tom Schubert. We're ready to go. You determine the value, but I will tell you today it's a very expensive painting. Ladies and gentlemen, this painting needs to open at $4,500. At $4,500, who is $4,500? At $4,500, who starts? At $4,500. I could ask you for $10,000, and you'd be bashful. But I'm asking you for the $4,500. That's where I need to start tonight. Do I have an opening bid of $4,500? At $4,500. All right, frame's ready to go. Let's lift it up. Yeah, help give Tom a hand and do that as well. Okay, here comes our hefters. Live TV. Okay. Getting attention, you have somebody's going to kick this off? You have somebody's going to kick it off?
Should I come to the next?
It's a very, we're going to, do I have an opening bid on this painting? As you know, auctions are with reserve, and this is one with reserve because we're here for your cause, we're not here for a deal, right? So who starts? Do we have an opening bid of $4,500 on the first painting? Last call. At this point, we'll pass it and move to another. Wait a minute, I know Tom's got your fingers caught here. Oh, it's up here. See, the painting is already elevated.
Exactly. I think people need a better view of the painting
People need
to
to
get
get
a
off the
sense.
bus.
Yes.
All right. Last call. You're making this painting feel embarrassed because you're not supporting it.
Okay, got it.
Have some you want to move to the next?
Okay, move on.
We'll come back, we can come back, we can revisit.
Should I start with the next one?
You guys have done so well, but they're going to bring the next painting up. They're bringing the next
The
painting.
next painting is by one of the most recognized and prolific painters of Pakistan, Mashkoor Raza. I'm sure everybody knows his work, who is highly celebrated and has participated in many national and international exhibitions. His work has recently been acquired by Columbia and Anna Museum in London for their collection as well. His paintings usually feature abstract color compositions of horses, women, and children.
Okay, thank you very much. Here we go.
Fred, the
Yes.
painting today has a composition of horses. It's acrylic on paper, and the color palette, as you can see, is both rich and
Few people were not in the hall. So I'm extremely grateful. And now I call my backbone of my community, which I have worked day and night, and these are my friends, all my community people. I would not have achieved my goal if they are not here. Where are those?
Please, committee members, come forward.